Great, Coach. Got the win on Saturday. Kind of a scary game at the end. Just what was just going through your mind generally?
Um, I thought our team did a great job of really being disruptive in the first half and trying to create offense from our defense. Idaho's a really good team. They have so many weapons up and down their lineup, and we were just trying to not let them be comfortable. We felt like at their place, we kind of let them do whatever they wanted on offensively. So we felt like that kind of was a catalyst for us to get that lead. And then we knew they were going to come back and that there was going to be a different game in the second half. And of course they did. And we didn't handle their press as well as I would have liked. We had too many turnovers that resulted in points. Obviously created a little scare down the stretch, but just huge, AP and Peyton connection with that pass. Huge finish by Peyton with the and one, and then some couple pivotal defensive stops down the stretch as well.
The team, early in the season, they were in kind of some of those similarities in those close games, but this time they sort of, obviously, they let the lead get away from them, but they didn't surrender it. What do you just think that shows about the maturity of the team?
Yeah, so much growth from the beginning of the year. We always talk about those kinds of things in the preseason when we had some of those close games that maybe we let slip away. We had a lead at Washington State, and then they came back, and all those kinds of games just helped us win this weekend. You play those games for that experience, and I'm so glad that you put in those tough games early. And you go through those battles, and then it's helped us here in conference, which is exactly why we schedule so tough.
The team's on a 3-game winning streak, won 4 of 5. What do you think was just sort of the change from the team, or is it just a matter of the coaching and effort just taking effect?
I just think, like I said, it's kind of that schedule that we built and getting that experience, and now we're finally comfortable with the competition. We're comfortable with playing with each other. We have so many new faces. We understand our roles and what we need to bring, and we also understand just the urgency that it takes to get a win night in and night out. It's not easy every single day. You have to bring it. You have to come. You have to prepare with urgency, and then you have to show up and play with urgency. And so I think we're just continuously learning those lessons throughout the year, and it's just kind of all coming together.
I know we've talked about having sort of a shorter bench. What's just kind of the chat like compared to last year of like having to rotate for specific matchups, but not necessarily exactly how you want to go? How do we just
we just try to really keep it light during practice and save legs, and we'll go through our basics, and but really we're doing a lot of skill development, individual work. We don't do a lot of live action. We'll go against our scout group just so it's more controlled, just to try to prevent any more injuries. We've already lost 5. We've lost a third of our team. And so it's kind of that point of the year where our practices are really short. We try to, implement as much as we can, but we try not to go live too much because just our, injury problems. So that's just the hand you're dealt with. So we just try to deal with it. And our players are doing a good job of getting the extra reps in and all those kinds of things that they need.
Obviously, in the offseason, needed to replace some players. When you went into the transfer portal, what did you just see that Rachel that made you stand out about someone you needed?
Yeah, we knew that we were losing a bunch of our guards, obviously, and so we needed some guards with experience. So we brought in Peyton and Rachel, but Rachel's just that tenacious defender. She is a workhorse. She brings that spark. We knew that we always love to have those spark plugs off the bench, and she and Peyton could both play together or kind of sub in for each other. But I just love her personality is one that really meshes well with our team. She's just a great person, and we're super happy that she chose us and that we made that connection.
Obviously, you have Emily's your third freshman. What does she just sort of bring, to help, gel the team together?
Emily is just spark, I guess you could say. She's just a ray of sunshine. She comes in and to practice every single day with a smile. She's always ready to work. And then when you're on the court, she's fierce and competitive. So I love that about her, that balance of, she comes in, with a great energy, great attitude. But then when it's on the court, she's, ready to really compete and get after it. So I just am really looking forward to the next 3 years with her and just the way she's grown and developed. And, it's just a sponge. She takes in everything that we say. She's really listens to what the older girls say and is, ready to jump in there whenever we need it.
Going into this week, you'll see UNC for the second time and NAU for the second time. What is sort of the idea of just taking something from the last times you guys played and just sort of applying it at home?
Yeah, we had a rough road trip. Obviously, lost to both of them at their places. First up, we have UNC. It was it's just tough to get a good feel for them during the game without playing against them. So, we kind of talked about it as a staff, how they try to disrupt you with their defenses. They change their defensive looks. They throw a lot of different things at you, but it's not easy to describe as a coach. And so until they go through it, they kind of don't really understand that for our new players. So I think that will be helpful. Just having gone through it, having already played them, we'll watch some more film on them to refresh ourselves. But they just really took us out of our offense and what we wanted to do, especially to start the game. And then, we kind of battled a little bit down the stretch, but they're a tough team. They're playing really well right now. Their post play is exceptional. They have 2 posts that they really try to go to, and now their guard play is actually kind of evened out and balanced out their scoring a little bit more. Gamble's had some huge games here, and she's really tough to defend. Can kind of score at all 3 levels, so they'll definitely be a tough one for us. And then NAU is one of their best teams that they've ever had in program history. And we battled against them last year a ton. And, they have almost everybody back. So they have Sophie Glancy, who's one of the best posts that we'll see this year, and also surround her with a ton of really good shooters and playmakers. So, they have a nice squad that can really score up and down their lineup. And so it's a really tough one. We know that we have to be ready to defend with urgency, and we really need to take away their transition and try to slow them down as much as we can.
Last one. Little over 2 weeks away from the tournament. What are you just looking forward to in Boise, I guess?
Yeah, we love going to the conference tournament. It's a great venue. It's a great atmosphere. We love, having that opportunity to compete for a championship with our team. I think that our, we've done well. Our players really understand that the tournament factors and all the things that go into that, and how the season really comes down to how well you play in March. And I think that it's exciting because I feel like we're getting better and better and better and playing our best basketball. So, we're excited to see how things shake out there.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thanks. Go Eags.